So today I wanted to try out some Sonic Pi programming. We will get back to Joust. I am not abandoning that. But I think it'd be cool to kind of live code some music. And then I can kind of live code a soundscape for me to then program and stream programming to, in Joust. And then every once in a while in Joust, I can come back to Sonic Pi, switch up my music code to keep it interesting, or keep learning how to do this music because I think it's really cool. So I have been messing around with Sonic Pi some, and I'm gonna try to build from scratch a combo of two different presets that Sam Aaron created, and I guess not presets, but more like examples. But yeah, let's see if I can remember how to do this stuff because it's really cool. So first we need to tell it what synth we want to use. Which I'm using this synth called Hollow. And then we need to do an effects reverb, right? So you do this kind of colon reverb, and then it's a encapsulated loop. And then we need to do, let's see, we need to do a live loop. So like if you just play a note, it'll just stop, but we want it to be a note repeating a live loop, So this colon N1 is just the name of my live loop. So I'm just saying note 1 is my first live loop. And then I'm going to play not a chord, but play, gosh, I'm trying to remember how the example did it. Because there was one that plays a chord, but then let me look at the, choose. Literally just say choose. You say choose and then parentheses. So we're going to say play, choose. So it's going to, play one of these notes. So here we'll just put two different notes. Let's put like F and C or something. So like you need a colon F4, like the fourth F, and then also C4, and then is that all you need? Oh, we need to sleep, I think. Maybe 8's way too much. Hold on. So see how it's choosing a random, either F or C4, and waiting 1 second in between. But we want it to be a nice long ambient sound, not just a quick note sound. So what we can also do is give optional parameters here to make both the attack and the release longer. At which point, yeah, do you hear that? So like over 8 seconds, that might be too long. So maybe this is like 6 and this is 6. So it's going to play either C or F and then sleep. And instead of sleep 1, now that they're longer, maybe sleep 6. And we want to give ourselves another note to kind of play while, like we want multiple notes to be fading in between. So we're going to say, hey, you're going to choose between this array of notes, and the array is going to include also a low F and a low C. Might be too low. And then we also want, somewhat generous attack and release. So like the more I kind of differentiate these sleep and release and attack, the more different they'll kind of blend in with one another, and sleep. So if I run this, now it's playing that lower octave as well, right? Or not octave, but lower notes. Either a C or an F. And I picked C and F because I guess because it's C and F is a F. No, I don't know. I was gonna say they're perfect fifths, but the perfect fifth of C is a G, but then I think the perfect fifth of an F is C, so I think it might be perfect fifths, but I don't exactly know. But look, like just that amount of code can build this landscape this easily, Now, there's other things we can do for this third one. We want to say I wanted you to choose between those two notes again, or any two notes that I decide. Put an array in there. And we want to do really high ones, right? So we want to do a F, a high F, maybe 6. But then how about if we switch it up and do a B instead of a C? It's like a high B with that sound. Because B is 1 semitone below a C. So it's kind of like it wants to resolve to that C. Maybe. I don't freaking know. I'm just trying stuff out. And then maybe a little bit shorter maybe on the attack. So it builds up a little faster, but then it releases slow. And one thing we also want to do maybe is have amplitude in here so that we can kind of control how long how loud it is. And then in sleep, sleep some. Yeah, do you hear that higher bit now? That sounds killer, dude. Ooh, that sounds creepy with that B. That's the B in there. I'm kind of curious what D6 would sound like. So yeah, it doesn't. So if we got F and C, then A would be our major third. But an A flat would be our minor third. So maybe we put in the minor third in there. Gosh, that sounds creepy, doesn't it? Yeah. So I kind of like A is one and F is the other. So it's like not always A. Yeah. This is so cool. I love this. And I think we can also do Ampere just to give us some more control as well. So maybe we just start out right in the middle there. Cool. So now that we got that landscape, we can add another layer with another synth. So like, how about we use this TB303 synth? We set our BPM to be maybe 40, and then we do another with effects loop with reverb. And a nested effects loop so that we can also do an echo effect. Oops. So it's going to have not only reverb but also echo, and the echo is going to have both a decay and a delay parameter. Now, delay, gosh, I always mix these up, which one needs to be a high value or not, but yeah. So I'm saying, hey, with effects, do actually I can do, I really like that it's got the waveform here. Actually, I can make this a bit bigger for you guys. So here we've got this nested effects loop, right? Both with reverb and echo. And then we want to say, instead of play choose, we're going to do this play chord. Crap, I want to say it's actually like that. I don't know what underscore chord is. Let me just see. So if I do play chord, but instead of playing one chord, I'm saying, hey, give us an array of chords that we're going to choose randomly from. We're probably, or we got to set this to, I'm pretty sure that this chord function takes in 2 arguments, a chord and then a version of the chord. So I have to say, comma, what type of chord. So if I put in the minor there, then I just need to populate this with different chords. So if we're doing F and C mainly, then let's do, F and C mainly, so it's not sounding so awful. If you just throw random notes in there, it'll probably sound bad, but if you try to stick to a handful of notes, you're trying to make sound good, I don't know. So I got a F5, a C2, I'm gonna do a F4 and a C3, and then I want to do a maybe one high C, and then a lower type F. Let me see if that'll play anything. Okay, so first of all, I'm noticing I forgot to put this in a live loop. So I can say live loop. What would I call this? I don't know, synth? Live loop synth. So maybe something like that. But then there's some other parameters I can add to make this not so harsh. There's a cutoff. I can do and there's a You know, I could set the attack, I could set the release. And I feel like there's another one, but let's see what that sounds like. I forgot to sleep. So here's another magic part where we say you're gonna sleep not any one number, but a random of an array, right? So it's like one is a little number, we've got a couple, I don't know what to do, like we just want different arrays to different times to sleep, so maybe a faster one as well. Then another like oh yeah, you need to put the 0. Which I also forgot here. What is going on, man? I really did it. I really did it 3 times. You know, sounding muddy. But maybe it's because the amplitude is just too high on this synth. So we can say, hey, give us a 0.2. I think it's too fast too, like. That's freaking cool, man. That's freaking cool. I just freaking made that, you know, like, I mean, you know, someone made this programming language and program, but I was able to use it. And the thing is, so it's like, yeah, I don't want to take credit for making this. These are 2 different examples that I've pieced together from Sam Aaron. So like this first one is what, ambient experiment? Yeah. So look, I used the hollow synth just like up here with reverb, a long attack and release, and then 2 notes, you know. See, so he uses D and E, F and G, A and C sharp. So his actually moves a lot more than mine does. So that's kind of like the first note. You know, mine's really simple. Mine's just F and C of different combos. But there's another one he made that I also put in, you know, this part of echo drum. So yeah, he uses BPM of 45, random seed. He does this nested reverb and echo. And oh, it looks like I almost nailed it with the delay being 0.5, decay being 5. But here's where we probably missed this. Look, he used the cutoff ran 40 and 100, which I did. Attack 0, which I did. Release 1 and 2, which I did. I didn't do this cutoff max or the amplitude, but I did the amplitude up here, so I don't know. And he did it where it's, you know, 2 values at 1, 3 values at half, 1 value at a quarter. I have an eighth, a half, a little bit more than a half, 3 quarters, and 2 ones. But I mean, this sounds cool, you know, like I was able to chuck this together. Let's hear like the difference, right? So here's, I'm actually just gonna show you what this sounds like. So here's that first echo drama, right? God, that sounds sick as hell. So he has 1, 2, and 3. You know, 1, 2, and 3. Which sounds really sick. So part of me wants to see, you know, we have up to 4 and 6. So what if we only did 1, 2, and 3? So 5 gets 3, C gets 1. This one gets, I don't know, less. That sounds sick, man. Yeah, I do like it lower. And this cutoff, without this cutoff, you kind of hear it. So what I think this cutoff is like if you just play the sound, you know, you get the fast attack, then the sustain and the release or whatever. But with the cutoff, you don't get the attack. So it kind of helps blend it in, like it helps it be more ambient. Because if we take it out, let me just copy this before we take it out. So copy. Yeah, do you hear how sounds more electricity, or like it's got that harsher first sound because this synth. So like maybe, you know, maybe if we had a different synth without the cutoff, it would sound okay. Yeah, I mean that sounds, you know, without using the TB303, you don't really need the cutoff, but you know, the cutoff is a nice tool in the toolkit. But this is cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that. And we can always speed this shit up like twice as fast. Weird sounds, you know. That's sick, dude. I love it. I haven't tried too many of these synths. Like, what's growl synth sound like? You know, what does piano synth sound like? What does pulse sound like? So that one's another one where the cutoff would come in handy there, because it's got that harsh, yeah. You know, cutoff comes in handy there for those ones that kind of start a little harsh. Prophet. Dude, that's sick. I'm kind of curious what Prophet without cutoff sounds like. Yeah, so Prophet's another one that the cutoff really helps, really benefits. I actually really do like Prophet. I just think it's a little too strong. That's sick, man. That's sick. Okay. So yeah, this, let's go back to, this was his, this echo drama. That sounds sick. And that's the basis of the technique I'm using to make my melody sound. But then he's also doing this one, which sounds like, okay, so this ambient experiment wasn't Sam Aaron. I thought both were. But so shout out to Darren Wilson too for his. Isn't that great? Just that ambient pad, That's great. Gosh, and you could hear it's more complex. Mine's going C and F, C and F, C and F. His is doing D and E, F sharp and G, A, C sharp. So it's like, D and E, F sharp and G, A, C sharp. Wow. So it's like, it's like a E minor chord, but with a C sharp and a D also. Oops. So if I were to take these two examples have been very, very inspirational for me to make my own music here, because it's like, as you saw at the beginning of this episode, we created our own, without needing to reference this too much. So both of those paired together, right? You get that ambient pad, and then you get that crazy that sounds sick, man. So I'm kind of curious if we can just have this, or I don't know what mix does versus amp. It might not change. I don't know, but anyways, this one was ours. This Prophet sounds pretty dope, as long as you got the cutoff in there. See, I guess I'm confused why in Echo Drama they had cutoff max 110, because I'm telling cutoff to be either 40 or 100. So I don't get why he would need cutoff max as 110, because I would feel like the cutoff would only be 100 at most. But there's probably a reason why it's in there. I just don't really know. And I feel like wouldn't attack kind of default to 1 or 0? I don't know how to check it. Huh. Gosh, this is so cool. Okay, so maybe attack and release are in here somewhere. Oh, these are just effects. I love this program. I think this is a super sick freaking program. I just programmed this freaking music. That's sick. That's super cool. That's super cool. Curious what this time machine sounds like. this does. I don't know what false do does. Oh, no, it's this parameter auto cue gets set to false in the live loop to do, or, loop. I guess I don't know what auto cue is. How do I find out what auto cue is? Oopsie. I don't know if there's a way to search what this auto cue does. Yeah, I love this app. I think this is sick. This is super sick. But, so yeah. I am going to be programming Joust. I'm coming back to that. I just am also going to maybe, build these kind of ambient landscapes for me to work in. And then also, if I'm stuck on Joust or something, I can take a little break, come over here, tweak some code over here, go back to Joust. And then, this is all an experiment too, because I'm trying to see if I can, if this noise is too noisy or not. Is this not wanting to, what am I trying to say? Is it annoying to listen to this, minor _ pentatonic. Unknown chord name _ minor pentatonic. Minor pentatonic. I don't know why that one's not working. Well, so yeah, this is, just an experiment with this, because I think this will be cool. This is something I want to do and learn. And it's something I think would be cool to kind of stream and show how people watching at home can download this app and try it themselves too, because it's super cool. And you can set it, I'm happy with this ambient sound. I can work with different chords or different synths for this stuff and different amplitudes, but I like that this is the kind of music I work to. So if I can just program the music I work to, I think it's cool. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'm hoping the music isn't so distracting. I've got the mix. I've got it all the way up here at 0, and then me at maxed as well. So it might be overpowering. I might need to tweak that a bit, but also I kind of wanted you guys to be able to hear the music. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah. I'm gonna stream more. I was a little busy a lot of work, and then I had pulled a muscle in my neck, and I was like unable to move my neck or turn for over a week. Still getting used to my CPAP machine, but I'm gonna be back to programming. I think it's one of the best things I do with my time, and streaming it, because I'm trying to make Joust, man. I'm trying to make project-based learning for these programs. And the stream is gonna, if I use this stream to, try to have this daily push. I know I say daily and then I fall off the wagon. I'm trying to do it. I want to be able to do it every day. I really think there's a big benefit into doing it consistently. So I am going to try to do that, and to also use programming to learn how to make music, because the music you're listening to is all freaking programmed right now, which is super cool. Yeah, thanks for watching. I think this was a big success, even though no Joust work done today, but I'm gonna get around to it. I'm gonna refactor some stuff, and then we'll tackle it, and we'll keep making progress. Thanks for watching.